My parents got divorced after my brother was born and I was at the age of 9. My dad soon realized that he needed the Lord in his life and he began calling upon him. He took my brother and I to church, so I've always grown up with a church background, and the Lord has always been a part of my life. When I was around the age of 15, I became rebellious. I began skipping school, drinking, and became sexually active. At the age of 16, I became pregnant, and I knew I wasn't ready for a child, so I scheduled an abortion. The day before I scheduled the abortion, I had a miscarriage while at work. I can remember thinking the Lord knew I was unable to be a mother and took the child from me. After that part of my life, I was still hanging out with different guys and seeking attention and involving myself with the wrong crowd of people. I began partying and drinking heavily to deal with the feeling of emptiness and regret. When I graduated from high school, I decided to leave home in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, to attend Union College. I knew that if I didn't leave my home, I would never finish college. While in college, I was still drinking and living the life I thought was right, still going to church on Sunday, but living in sin the rest of the week. I was in an abusive relationship and would pray all the time asking for the Lord to place a loving, trustworthy man in my life. While working at my current job, I met my husband, who has totally changed my life and has shown me how a man should treat a woman. Though we had our disagreements, God has always helped us work out our problems. After being married only 2 months, I became pregnant with our little girl, Reese. She has been a life changer for us. Rick and I decided we wanted to begin going back to church because we didn't want Reese making the same bad decisions we did. We wanted to be parents who would lead her to salvation and establish a relationship with the Lord. I posted on Facebook how we were looking for a church home, and Jenny Foley responded and told me about Emmanuel. Quickly after that, Dave Foley called Rick inviting us to church. Since we began attending small group in Emmanuel, our lives have dramatically changed. My small group with Shane and Jocelyn Sams has been an unbelievable help in my life. It allows us to hold each other accountable for each other's actions and discuss the Bible together. We have got baptized and asked Jesus to be the Lord of our lives. We no longer rely on ourselves, but we call upon the Lord for help. Since becoming a Christian, the hurt and regret that has been lifted from my heart, and I can live with happiness that my story will touch someone else. I'm so grateful that Jesus has never given up on me and gave me a second opportunity to be a mother. One of the biggest changes in my life is I find myself praying all the time. Whether it be for strangers or prayer requests, I look forward to reading the Bible and building strong relationships with my Savior every day. My name is Kerri Jones, and this is my story.